You're listening to the Hero's Quest podcast, your source for creating the hero mindset and abandoning the victim mentality. I'm your host and life coach, Tim Holloway. Join me on the quest to unlock your inner hero and take responsibility for your life.
So I'm 17 years old, and me and my brother are at the high school, and we're with some friends, and we're around the track, and he challenges me to a race. And so, of course, I accept. And, my brother was pretty fast, but he was shorter and cross-country runner. And I was really, really skinny and able to run really fast at that time. So I had no doubt in my mind that I was going to win. And so as we go around the track, I took off just sprinting, I figured that I can sprint like that for a quarter mile with no problem. And so as I get halfway around the track, I look and he's still behind me and I feel pretty comfortable. And I just keep going, and it seemed like I just lost momentum, like ran out of gas about 3/4 of the way through. And as I look back, he is getting close, like super close. So I digged every ounce of energy that I had left and just started pushing. And then I'm thinking that if he beats me, I think I'm just going to trip and fall so I can blame it on an accident. Because what was going through my mind was I couldn't stand losing to my brother. And in fact, I'd rather come up with an excuse to why I lost than face the fact that I sprinted out too quick and I didn't create momentum and he beat me and I lost. So I created this scenario in my mind, and lucky for me, like right at the end there, I just pushed with everything I got to the point of when I stopped, it all went like narrow tunnel vision and almost threw up. But anyways, I won. But the scenario that I played in my mind, if I lost, is crazy. And we create these self-limiting behaviors and these excuses all the time, because that's exactly what I was going to create. I was going to create an excuse to justify why I lost. So I can feel like it's okay, so you can feel like it's okay, and then maybe we could do a rematch in the future because an accident happened and I tripped. And I've seen this happen because I've worked with boys for 10 years. And we'd be on the volleyball court, and man, we were neck and neck, 2 games to 2 games, right? And it was 3 out of 5. And we just got slaughtered the last game to where someone started faking injuries. And it's to create this, to protect the ego and make excuses, because it's okay that I lost because I twisted my ankle. And I was watching so close, and from experience, I know how it feels as a man to lose. I knew exactly what was taking place. And so we create these excuses to tell ourselves that it's okay. And we set up excuses because we anticipate failure. We anticipate that we are going to fail. Therefore, I need to cop out. I need to back out. I need to offer excuse so I can feel okay about myself. Or the task that we're facing might be too hard. It's too difficult. Whatever it is, so we come up with a reason and an excuse. So my daughter twisted her ankle for real about 4 months ago, and she could barely walk, and she asked me, "Daddy, can you please give me an excuse slip so I can be excused from PE?" That's when I begin to recognize what exactly an excuse is. It's a justifiable reason that we placed in our mind that gives us the okay for not participating. And so life is happening all around us and we're not participating. And we got our excuse cards and we're saying, it's okay that I do not participate because of this. You don't understand what happened to me as a child. Therefore, I refuse to participate. You don't understand the abuse that I went through. Here's my excuse card. Therefore, I am refusing to participate. And I'm telling you that if you have this mentality, you'll always have a good enough reason why you can't participate. And it's a pretty good reason. I'm bipolar. I got PTSD. I'm diagnosed with depression and whatever it is. And then just go ahead and offer that excuse card the rest of your life and opt out because you got a good enough reason. And this is the victim mentality. This is avoiding feeling bad, me not stepping up. I'm avoid feeling bad. I'm going to blame somebody else. I'm going to blame a sickness or a problem that I have instead of facing it. You see, we want credit for our achievements. We want to be recognized for all the good things that we've done, credit for our achievements, but we want excuses for our failures. We want every failure, every time we didn't measure up, every time we didn't win or we don't, our bank account is not where it should be. Our health is not what it should be. We want excuses for those, but go ahead and lavish on us the praise for achievements. And I will give you excuses for my failures. You know, there's many times growing up where it was the teacher's fault. It was my parents' fault. It was everybody else's fault. And if the teacher can teach me correctly, then maybe I'll understand it. And it's all her fault. And she didn't give me this homework. And it's all my parents' fault. But it comes down to this: when you adopt the hero mindset, nothing is nobody's fault. I am fully responsible. I am to blame for the person that I am today. I am to blame. You see, this is a very harsh reality. To look at all the areas that you're unsatisfied in your life and say, I am to blame. This is extreme responsibility because we have the ability to choose our response. Maybe you're trying to fall before the finish line. That there are things that you want to accomplish that seem too difficult and too big, and you're thinking of your way out and how to save face and how to make excuses. I'm telling you, if you will drop the excuse card and take full responsibility, you'll be glad you did. You know, sometimes we drop at the finish line because our goals are far way too high. Which in my perspective, it's far better than low goals. But the reason why we give up is because the achievement is just way too far. And that's why I told you small goals, daily steps, and rewards, not this humongous goal that's a decade in the future, because you will give up if it's that far away. Another reason why we fail is because we refuse to practice. That means daily we refuse to do what it takes. That means we are not doing the activities to get what we want. And that is responsibility, and that is dropping the excuse card. Remember today to be a hero. That is, I will be honorable. I will be empowered. I will be resilient, and I will take ownership for my life. In the link below, you'll find the Hero's Blueprint. Click on that link. This is our free gift to you. And remember to be your own hero and join us at wakethehero.com.
Hold up.